Despite his best attempts, Dr. Michael Robbie Robinovich is unable to save Jake's girlfriend Leah. He brings Jake inside the Pitt's improvised morgue to see her one last time, and it only takes one question to unravel our grisly hero who has barely been holding it together. Why couldn't you save her? Standing in the same room where he took Dr. Adamson off ECMO 4 years ago, Robbie bursts into tears as he describes a genuinely depressing day at work. A man named Mr. Spencer died in front of his children, and an 18-year-old was brain dead from a fentanyl overdose, he recalls. And a man with a cardiac ailment, a young girl drowned while trying to save her sibling. And I will remember Leah long after you have forgotten her. Robbie apologizes to Jake, but he needs him to leave, now. He hurries him out of the morgue and curls up into a ball. He clutches his head in his hands, his cheeks and neck turning bright red, and he can't catch his breath as another tense hour comes to a close. After having while at our New York City studio in February, I spoke with him over Zoom earlier this week to discuss the final 3 episodes of Season 1. In part 1 of our latest conversation, the star and executive producer discussed Robbie's meltdown in episode 13. I could channel my own pent-up grief, disappointment, anger, frustration, fear, and whether his character will be able to finish his shift. Do you believe there's one thing here, whether it's Jake asking Robbie why he couldn't rescue Leah, or the fact that Robbie is back in the room where he took Adamson off ECMO, that eventually causes Robbie to snap? I believe we've been watching this all day. If the stars had aligned slightly differently, this could have been avoided, but it is all of it. Everything is happening at the same time in the room. And, to whatever extent Jake holds Robbie responsible, Robbie holds himself 10 times more accountable, even if he could have done nothing. The mere fact that he was unable to execute the miracle is enough to send him into a tailspin, and the prospect of severing the one familial tie, the one anchoring link that he values, is the proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back. A scenario like this necessitates traveling to a very dark place. Every actor's process varies. How do you get there? Well, I am a little funny. I treat days of work like Christmas morning. Laughs. I can't express how much I was looking forward to that day. I've been waiting for that day for 5 years. A day when I could go in there and release all of my pent-up grief, disappointment, anger, frustration, and anxiety. It was more difficult to keep it in during the season, when it was improper to have it come out, than it was to shoot it. Thank you for watching.